Your first place, Pittsburgh Pirates, your first placed podcast, at least in our book, on YouTube, baby. Welcome back and better than ever. Number five, this thing is becoming, it's not just a thing we tried out, it's become a little bit more of a routine. And things are getting fun, man. Middle of April, recording this puppy here, April 14th. Myself, JoeyO, Lucas for HTC Hoist the Colors, Cinco. Cinco. Fellas, my goodness, how we feel? I know we're coming off of that game that just finished up here, game two in the Nat series, but how we doing?
I mean, hard not to feel exceptional about the record, but that was a tough loss. But I will say to be able to be in it the entire time after Mitch came out a little slow in the first inning after the weather delay. It's nice to have a team that every inning you're like, oh, maybe the bats will get something here. So positive takeaway.
Yeah. I feel like last year being down 5-1, it's
Oh
like, oh,
yeah.
that's the game. That's an L. Easy. But yeah, there's some fight this year. It's cool seeing the bats batting, so we like that. But yeah, scoring a lot of runs also. We got 86 on the season. I was just looking that up. So
Ooh.
we have 17 games right now. So what is that? That's a little over 5 runs a game.
You know how HTC goes, baby. We're firing. Jojo's got a little napkin. He's got back of the napkin math, and he's getting that thing ready to go.
Carry.
I mean, just because it just happened, we were saying right before we went live here, which literally there's a 2 minute buffer, and then we're clicking record on this puppy. But that final out went down here a little after 10 p.m. Eastern. That's killer. I can't, we were saying, I don't know how we used to do 7:05, 7:10 first pitches. We're old now, man. We've been liking filming these at 6:30. So this game didn't start till 7 p.m. And oh, we're reeling it. Yeah, rare. I think in our careers here, HTC, I don't know if we've seen a Tuesday night loss when we've recorded. So they fought well. I think I'd take away, like you said, JoeyO. That's awesome that they battled back. You got a guy in Keller who, yeah, just so rare. He's usually so steady Eddie. I think he had three straight quality starts to open up the year. So
Yeah.
he was due to get bashed around a little bit, but man, yeah, they certainly fought back. I was cracking up. Lucas, you texted too, like Joey Bart hitting a home run somehow with a like finishing his swing here.
Yeah.
Like
It
did
was so
he finish the
weird.
swing?
There's like a check swing he just carried through. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that thing would have been on the rotunda if he actually finished the swing.
Right, right. Man, good to have some catchers ripping though. I know Bart has not been exceptional. He was so 2 years ago, we gave him the nickname Barrels, the Joey Barrels, and he's trying to work his way back. He worked a nice walk there in the ninth, and just with it being fresh, I guess start there, and then we'll work our way backwards a little bit to the Cubs series. But man, Cruz comes up and the hit streak's officially over. We're first to break it to you, fresh off that. He was at 12 gamer, which was awesome to see, man. And yeah, he came up a little big. Joey, you were hoping for another 500 footer. We need him shorten
Yeah,
up a little bit.
yeah. I think I put too much, I put that thought in his head as soon as he stepped into the dish. I was like, I want him to hit that 500 feet. But yeah, I mean, he can just shorten up his swing and just put it in play. You saw it last year or 2 years ago. I remember he had a walk off. I think it was against the Cardinals or something. And like he won the first games in April, and it was 102 mile per hour fastball that he turned around, but it was just so effortless. And like I remember when he hit one against Hunter Green in the season opener a couple of years ago. He hit it like 450 feet, and it was the same thing. He just shortened up his swing. When it's coming in, at like 102, you don't really need to try and kill it. But yeah, he was trying to demolish that ball. So hopefully he calms down a little bit. But yeah, that was awesome. The hit streak, and now he's, one of the top OPSs in the NL right now, which is pretty crazy in the MLB actually. But it's cool seeing it. It's cool seeing the flashes.
What a roller
Huge.
coaster. Go ahead, Lucas. I was just going to say this whole pod every week we mention him, this being number five, but how it started back in March with his
Oh yeah.
New York Mets
Oh,
adventure.
Oh
huge
yeah.
for him. I mean, 2, 3 years ago, a series like that would have put him out for a month. I mean, he's been exceptional this year. I mean, he is a huge reason where we are where we are right now. I mean, he's carried the offense a couple games, so it's cool to see him to get back to hitting the baseball well. He's been playing a good center field too.
Yeah.
So it's if he can put it all together for stretches at a time, he doesn't. I don't think he has to do it for a whole year. Now that Lau and O'Hearn and guys like that are hitting well and part of the team, but if he can put stretches together where he's what he's done, I mean that goes a long way for this team.
Huge man. Yeah, I want to get into Reynolds too. We were talking about that just with everything that was Monday. So Tuesday we get the loss, series 1-1 right now. It's a four-gamer though. We have to talk about what happened yesterday, Monday night, the 13th. Your kids are going to be talking about this game at PNC Park. That's crazy. And I think the O'Neal Cruz to stay on him. I was like half joking, but the more I thought about it with how that game was set up, even though they ended up putting 16 runs up, um, is him working from 0-2 in the first inning to a bases loaded walk. He's down 0-2 in the count and then comes back, works a bases loaded walk. Like that, the maturity right there. I mean, we're beating a dead horse with it, but just that's huge. And it set the tone for the game. And then I got to play it. This to me, you talk about the exit velo,
Oh,
guys,
I
and what he
know.
did. You know what's coming,
Yeah.
JoeyO, the single. And again, we emphasize we do not own the rights to these videos
They
here.
don't need to know that.
Yeah.
They don't need to know that.
This is courtesy MLB, but I mean, if you didn't see it,
We're
laser
partners.
beam.
We're partners with them.
Look at this thing. I mean, I'm shocked that didn't just stick and get stuck in the fence out there in
Dude.
Oh,
Billheimer territory,
I
out there in
know.
right
the
field.
sound it made too. The sound.
Dang,
Yeah. Jeez.
man.
Don Kelly, they interviewed Don Kelly, and he was like, honestly, it's probably a good thing that didn't go out because someone in the crowd would have gotten concussed,
Whammy, right in the
broken
go zone.
something.
Right in the go zone, man. I'll tell you, yeah,
Effortless.
there is, I think I put on the last YouTube video, the episode 4 last week. We're the best watch in baseball right now. I mean,
Yeah.
it is, especially Monday backed that up. Yesterday backed that up just with what they put up in total is just insane. And some of the numbers, right? 16 runs, the 16 hits. And what I thought was crazy, we'll have to take a deeper dive in this. They hadn't had the inning they put together there when they put up the 10 spot, but that was the first time they had a 10-run inning since 2017. Any guesses, fellas? I read this nugget in the post game. Last time they had a 10 spot at PNC Park. What year? You'll never, I'm telling you, when I
You
saw I
said you said 2017 or what you
2017 they did on the road, but last time they
Oh,
scored 10 as a home team at PNC Park.
Dude, I have no idea.
dude.
It's more about
2013?
the I would say 13, right? That'd be the guess. We got Andrew right back there. But this line, it was 09, which I'm like, we need to find that game. I'm gonna
Didn't we
find
lose 100 games in
yes,
'09?
more. I think we lost
The
112,
John
110.
Russell era.
Yeah, last time they did that, last time the faithful at home were treated to an inning like last night was 09, which is just crazy. We'll have to pull up that lineup, that roster.
I'm really hoping we are not the '09 Buccos Gator. That's where you're going with this. I hope you're not going there with this.
No,
No.
no. What what's awesome is about yesterday on Monday is who started that game for the Buccos?
Skeens.
How good is that? That he's not fighting for in a 2-1 loss. Like how many
Oh
times
yeah.
last year was he losing 2-1, 3-2?
Yep.
Man,
They I think they posted a stat where he's gotten more run support in these 3 wins than he did for 10 starts. His first 10 starts last
Jeez.
year or something like that. Crazy.
And
He
you
was
were
Ugh.
getting
there.
hyped. He was picking everyone up. After the game, he was out front of the clubhouse picking everyone up, like high-fiving
Big time.
every single person come through because he just was really stoked about that ass whooping. I hope I didn't say that, but
Except he gave one of these to Nick York for his 0 for 6. See?
yeah.
Nicky comes off the bench tonight and another little
Oh,
bagel. You
dude,
feel
that was
for him, man.
rough.
When everyone's hitting, that's got to be so tough. Brownie was saying that too. He's like the baseball, you don't get an opportunity. Everyone hits yesterday. You carried 0 for 6, but the baseball guys reward you Tuesday night tonight. And what does he do? He did lace that thing. He laced
Yeah.
that for the double play there when he came. What was that, seventh inning?
Mhm.
So, oh man. But yeah, Joey, I saw that same stat on Skeens. Stay on that for 1 second. You hit it right on the head, man. Just in terms of run support, they put it already. He's at 38 runs of support. Obviously, a little inflated with last night with the 16. So
Yeah,
38 runs of support in his starts. That took him to get to 38 total to his 12th start
dude.
last year.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You're better, Paul.
And he's getting it, man.
He's
That's cool that
getting
he was picking them up, and he even said too. He was like, "There's another gear we can go to."
hmm
Which, if there's a better gear than a 10 spot in the eighth inning and 16 total runs, man, I'm a little nervous to get there. Let's see what that looks like.
Tell you what, man. Pitchers keep pitching like this. We don't need 10 runs a game.
Very true. Very true. No weak links in this rotation right now.
No.
It
And
is insane.
the bullpen tonight too, especially came out,
Oh yeah.
held them where they needed to be, and gave the offense a chance.
Dude, great,
That's
Lucas. Great. I'm so happy to say I feel like bullpen only gets love preserving a lead. Like if you got to put zeros no matter what. Like it's not fun. It's not as sexy if your team's down 3 runs. Like they were at 5-1 and bullpen just hung some zeros. I know we had one hiccup, but no, that's so true, man. That's huge. And they added talking about Monday again with Urquidy. What is the outlook there? I know it's a lot of blue skies right now in Pittsburgh, but how does he keep getting opportunity? I'm really confused with that.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's another situation where I feel like they're trying to square peg round hole. He's been a starter his whole life, and you're just gonna say, all right, come out of the pen now. I mean, I get a lot of guys in later years kind of make that transition a little bit, maybe just to stay in the bigs, but he doesn't strike me as a guy that can, again. I mean, I know we have a guy like Matson who's not ramping it up, but he doesn't seem like a guy that can ramp it up for the pen and get that strikeout pitch and make the pitch when he needs to. But I mean, he's an arm right now. That's kind of what you got to have, those guys in the bullpen that can just go out there and take their lumps.
Right. Right. And tough. Yeah, I thought there's still some arms out there like in free agency, which you're like, better take them over Curdy in in terms of what he's doing. But we'll see, especially in a game like that where you're like, just go out there. Don Kelly's like, I don't want to think about it. Eat some
Yeah.
outs, and he can't even,
You get
struggle to
shelled.
do that.
Yeah.
We got to go back. Obviously, we're JoeyO said it, man. We're going for the Central. We want the Central. Will be the first time ever. And we're feeling pretty good right now. First place, April 14th. I think the Red Legs might have won today, so either tied with them or narrow. But how about the matchup at Wrigley? I know you guys were locked in. We love a weekend series. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. First the good Friday taking that first win. That's such a tone setter. You said that, Joey-O, like going into their house and just setting the tone, man, for the season. What'd you see there in the friendly confines?
Yeah, I mean it was I think the first game we only got 3 hits. We won on 3 hits. Some
Right.
very timely one by Reynolds, but that was awesome. That was huge. Just getting that narrow victory in a tough away stadium at Wrigley and everything. And those fans are ruthless out there. I know you guys have mentioned that on your visits to Chi-Town,
Oh,
but Yeah, that was awesome. The pitching was great. I think who started that? Keller? Did Keller start that game also?
Going back to Friday, I know because you reminded me. I forgot.
Oh no, that was Ashcraft. That was
Yeah,
Ashcraft, right?
Braxton.
Yeah, yeah. He looked phenomenal. I think he struck out nine.
He's
And
been a gem, man.
yeah, he's been phenomenal. But that was just really cool to see. And then obviously the second game, that was an awesome back and forth. Winning that was another huge gritty win. Fortunately, little misplay by their pitcher and we capitalize on it. But no, it was just awesome seeing the team fight. And then yeah, the last one, I mean, that was brutal going up 5-0, Lau hitting that grand slam in the first and then just or second inning and kind of giving that away. You feel like we definitely should have won that, but no, I mean, we won 3 games against the Cubs all of last year and we won a
Right.
series against them to start,
Yep.
the season. That's awesome, especially in Wrigley. We probably won no games in Wrigley last year. I don't know, but worth checking that. But yeah, that was an awesome series. Good seeing the guys battle. O'Neal with a 4-hit game. Lau hitting the multi-homer game. It was awesome seeing the bats come alive when they needed to, and the defense and pitching kind of hold us when we had to.
Dude, 100%. And a great kind of backs that up. Got family in Chicago and AP, Andy, and Skalka, Alec text me. They're like, how do we lose this series if we didn't face Skeens or Keller? And I'm like, get used to it, baby. With Ashcraft. And it was Majinski in that first game, JoeyO, who,
Majinski, yeah, my
yeah.
bad.
And but yeah, I was like, Bubba, you saw Bubba. It's just, even on the road, you feel good when you're throwing those guys,
Yeah.
Majinski, Bubba, and Ashcraft. So, and then you come back, it's a little shocking, like we said, with today with Keller at home. But man, I think going to the Sunday, Lucas, I was going to ask you too, just like obviously what unfolds there, because that was the best they played for 6 innings, the whole series. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they're like, oh my gosh, we're actually gonna pull off the sweep here, and then they crumble. But I think the response is incredible to think of what happened Monday.
Oh
Like,
yeah, for them to have that kind of a dud and then to get right back out there and face a team that just swept the Brewers and a big time, always going to be fighting for them if you're looking for the division title. That's the yardstick recently for the division. So to come out and put that out nice and early and get on them was great to see. But I mean, for the Cubs series, though, O mentioned it a little bit, but to win those couple games in different ways was encouraging to see as well. Pitchers duel and then get a little offense going. So it was a good series. You love beating the Cubs anytime. Hate those guys, so love it. But it's exciting to see, like you said, with them not pitching Skeens or Keller to see those other guys contribute. And Chandler didn't even pitch well, super well. So once he gets going too, it's even scarier.
Yeah, he's gonna be
It's
a problem.
crazy to think what this rotation really could be.
right. And that's a mainstay. We say that, and exactly, I feel like Baba, man. Well, he's so young. He's just got a whole nother gear. I think it's awesome that he has this opportunity to just settle in. Like you have no pressure on you, really. You're the fifth starter, even though he could be and has the stuff to be like Skeeds' level, be at excuse me, at Ashcraft's level. So, oh man, it's again said in February. It's a great time to be a Pittsburgh Pirate fan, and that bounce back to get on that bird and yeah, come home and do that. I think it's fitting that Brandon Lau had the games he had Sunday, Monday, because he's such a leader. You could see it early on. I think he was big
Yep.
in terms of the culture, getting the steel hat on, the home run celebration. He's the first Pirate second baseman ever. 10 home runs, 5 RBIs in back-to-back games. It's just, it's crazy. And you probably take that even further just in terms of guys that have done that in a Pirates uniform, to have games put together, 2 games like that at
Yeah.
five RBIs in back-to-back games. So, man, he's swinging it. What a trade that's been. What a
Oh
trade.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, Burrows, I was just looking at the numbers because I was interested in Burrows has not been good. I mean, to get to Burrows for Lau is incredible. To add Mangum, who we saw tonight, made a crucial throw home, perfect dot, and then to go, 1 for 2, scorch the ball in the bottom of the ninth, but just hit it, didn't get it out, didn't get it to the right part of the park. But yeah, and Montgomery's still firing great lefty specialists, I think. So I mean, they're definitely winning that trade early on.
Hmm.
We got to give Cherry some credit. I think it was a tough first 5 years, man. And it helps when you go. It was the first episode we filmed. JoeyO said it. Go over 100 million first time ever. It's like, yeah. So when you loosen up, but we'll give Charrington some flowers. I know we're midway point in April, but holy smokes, he's been pressing some buttons here. He's got a nice roster.
Yep. Yeah,
Hmm.
and I think O'Hearn was a big signing, and like you said, I mean, these guys seem to be leaders in the clubhouse. It seems like he's added a few guys. I mean, I know Azuna's had a little better game today, but seems to be somebody that a lot of the guys look up to, and seems to be like not a father figure per se, but just like like the fun
Definitely
loving,
not.
yeah, just the fun loving guy in the clubhouse
Yeah.
that everybody seems to ask questions to, and everybody
Yeah.
looks to when they get a hit, kind of
They're
thing. So
loose, man. It's there's a visible difference. I mean, you guys were at the yard all last weekend, 2 weeks back for the home opener. It's like, yeah, we keep saying it feels different. Little stuff, little gimmicky stuff. Joe Beasy, he was saying that too, man. It's like just last time with the Zoltan, now you're getting the traffic cones. I heard the mayor in Pittsburgh is saying everyone's stealing traffic cones. He said that on Mikey and Big Bob, apparently, that people are
I believe it.
taking the
That's so
cones
funny.
everywhere. Man,
What's
and
that cone?
the offensive numbers, guys, like that is so cool. Not just from the individual perspective, which obviously makes the collective with like Cruz, what Reynolds has been doing, and man, if we tap into Ozuna, like you said, Luke, first multi-hit game tonight, first extra base hit tonight, even though he's got the cement shoes. But you look at the big numbers, like we're right now fifth in baseball in home runs. That's crazy.
That's
Okay.
insane considering last year. I
Wild.
mean, that's
Yeah.
huge, huge turnaround.
Like ludicrous to think of this. I
Yeah,
again, such a small sample size. Again, we'll be diving in deeper as we get into first full month and break this puppy up a little bit. But yeah, seventh in total runs at 144 runs. Pretty freaking sweet. We're only 13 runs behind the Dodgers, which they're ruining baseball. And just in terms of, I even saw on base percentage, six at 339, average, team average. I don't have to scroll far right there, eighth. So it's just top 10 across the board,
That's
man. And,
awesome.
when you have the pitching and you're starting to see that. But I want to go even deeper dive there. It's like we keep Matt Haig around, right? The hitting coach, and he's
yeah,
getting some praise. He should get some love. I'm still gonna say bringing in the veteran presence is gonna overshadow that because nothing that doesn't change that quickly. There's nothing that he
right.
changed. They might have changed approach a little bit. Like we got over 50 opposite field hits, which leads the big leagues. But yeah, I think Hagee, man, he's coming off polished. He looks great this year, but I don't know if he did much different.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what he like. I mean, yeah, I think what you said, the veteran presence, and again, we've been speaking on it. Like you had a couple guys to help expand that lineup. It takes pressure off of Cruz, Reynolds, Horowitz.
Yep,
It just opens up all those guys to kind of do their thing, and we're seeing it. Like Lucas, you already mentioned Reynolds hitting great, Cruz obviously, and Horowitz is starting to put together some good at bats now. Con Man hit a nice double today in the ninth, little oppo hit there. So it's cool seeing just these guys help take the pressure off the other ones. and everyone's picking everyone up. So, I think the runs and scoring position also, that's getting a lot better this year.
Yep.
Did
Oh yeah.
not see that at all last year, but
Seriously.
I mean, you see yesterday, it seemed like it was just hit after hit after hit with guys in scoring. So, yeah, everyone's picking each other up, and the bats are, again, just looking phenomenal, honestly. A
Mhm.
huge improvement. But
Neil
is
Walker, right?
Matt Haig to credit for it? Probably not. But like, I'm sure he'll get some praise.
The quabs, baby. I love how Dante was asking if that's a real thing. Neil Walker loves throwing that around. The
Yeah,
quality
yeah,
at
that
bat.
is not a statistical metric, Dante. More of
Scrolling
a
all
play
over.
term. Yeah, it's very objective, but yeah.
You need them. You got to have them. And
Hmm.
we got a forecast, man. It's crazy. I think this is our fifth episode. We've got, I don't know if you guys have looked ahead. I'm a big, like, we're being where our feet are. We're looking at the series. We still got two more big ones against the Nats here. Night game on Wednesday. And oh yeah, it's Jackie Robinson Day tomorrow, 15th,
Nice.
42. And then at 12:35 on Thursday to wrap it up. Yeah, Buccos, they're in a stretch here. They won't have an off day until the 20th, Monday. But then the series we're starting here, fellas, okay, a week from today, April 21st. We might need the road trip and go to this one. Okay. I don't know if you saw it at Arlington, Texas. Andrew
Oh,
McCutcheon
Oh,
oh boy.
is going to be hosting. Andrew McCutcheon hosting the Buccos. Hopefully, the first place Buccos. Rangers are playing some pretty good ball too. So we got a three-gamer a week from today. Um, that will be holy smokes. That's
That'll
going to
be
be pretty
no
exciting.
matter how that lines up, those two rotations, probably maybe the two best rotations in all of baseball. I don't know how the Texans are pitching, but name wise, I mean,
Yeah.
alarms.
With DeGrom, it's so true, man. Yeah, they've got some stable there, and even before that, don't jump ahead. Yeah, we got the Rays this weekend, so it's two more with the Nats, then three against the Rays before they head on that brief little road trip out to Arlington, and then they got three in Milwaukee. Another
oh,
nice
can't wait.
ninth measuring stick. We love, man, we love locking into old Miller Park. It's still Miller Park to me.
Yeah.
We'll lock in there.
No more House of Horrors bull crap. That was the other seasons. Those were the other Buccos.
That's right.
Any thoughts, fellas, on before we get out of here, the new threads? They'll drop it on Friday. They're wearing what are they called? City Connects. I blanked on the name
Mm.
for a second. Did we see them? What do we think? I think way upgrade from the mustard last year.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I
I
like them.
agree. The yellow ones were a little hideous, so I like these ones a lot more.
Yeah, they look cool. And I like that AJ Burnett's throwing the first
Yep.
pitch when we debut him. So that's a good sign there. Hopefully he blesses every jersey going on those bodies. But yeah, I'm excited about it.
Dude, those
Yeah,
things are
probably have to
awesome.
cop a little merch.
There's
Yeah,
our
they don't look bad.
come on. I love their leaning. I mean, they are going to do some pillaging. Okay, they look like the black pearls coming in, man. Yeah, I couldn't stand the yellows. The yellows were a little much last year. These are pretty sweet. The font's nice. Oh, look at that. They're already laying it out. So 417, your
Oh.
first one. Wait a minute. 5-1. I think that might be in attendance. HTC might be in attendance for that one. I gotta
Yeah.
I gotta get up there, man, from down here in Florida. And oh, that's awesome. So they're laying it out. Big upgrade. Yeah, they needed to do something after last year's mustard. But we did like seeing Carlos Santana do his little shimmy in those things.
Yeah, that was about the only thing he did for the Buccos.
Yeah.
And work all those walks, man. That's it.
Yeah.
One big swing and all the walks. Man, oh man. I think I know we didn't get to hoist the Jolly Roger tonight, but still in first place, riding high, and the cones will be hoisted. We got to get some cones for the boys. I legitimately drove down the street here trying to find a cone. I'm not even 2 hours ago. I got off work, was like, we need a cone. And I passed 12 on the way to the dollar store and thought about it.
Just
Thought about
reach down as you're
it.
driving past them, throw it in the back. We got
Okay,
about
I'm a
20
Pirates
on Fifth
fan.
Ave right now if you want to scoop one of them gators.
Oh,
So,
everywhere. You know, I know everywhere. South Hill's got construction. It's coming the summertime, baby. Let's fill those potholes.
yes,
No
sir.
doubt.
Yeah.
Boys, another successful one. HTC, baby. 5 in the books. Let's come back better than ever next week. See.
See you.